All right, the Godhead, I believe, is in the Hebrew alphabet. I think that God did the Hebrew alphabet the way it is so that we can better understand the Godhead. What is the Godhead? That's the Father, the Word, and the Holy Ghost. These three are one. The Word is the Son also. So the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Jesus is the Word. And in the Hebrew alphabet, I believe it reveals to us in a simplistic way how to see that. Some people say there's three persons that are one. Some people say that there are three manifestations that are one. I look at it like this. So we're going to be focusing on the letter mem. Okay, mem. In the Hebrew alphabet, the letter mem. And it makes the M sound. M. And if we move it, that is the Paleo-Hebrew symbol for mem. It looks like the M, right? And the Paleo-Hebrew is the ancient Hebrew. And the mem, that is the picture for the mem, which is what? Water or liquid. So you have the symbol, the picture. Now this is modern Hebrew right here, the mem. We won't get into that yet. And you have the numerical value. And what does it say? It's 40. See that? So the mem is 40. So what do you have? You have three things that are under one name. Under the name mem, you have the symbol, you have the picture, and you have the number. Three that are one. So when you think of 40, you also think of water, and you think of the symbol for mem, or the letter mem. And when you think of water, you think of 40, you think of the symbol for mem, and you think of the name, mem. So three under one name. That's amazing, isn't it? And I think God did that on purpose. I know he did that on purpose. I know it. So now, another amazing thing about the mem is the water part and the number part. So the mem is water, and the number for the mem, as we saw, is 40. Well, how many days did it rain in Noah's flood? 40 days, 40 nights. The number 40 is always used in the Bible in interesting places. A time of testing. How many days did they wander the wilderness? 40 days turned into 40 years. And then from Jesus till now, it's 40 jubilees. 3 40s is 120. 120 jubilees, 6,000 years. Okay? So the 40 is a very interesting number. You can look that up even more on Google. Find out what are the meanings of 40 in Hebrew. Now, in modern Hebrew, this is what the mem looks like. It's like a little house, right? Almost like a house, right? And that is the mem in modern Hebrew. But it still means 40 in modern Hebrew. And the picture is still water, regardless of the symbol, right? Still three that are one, just a little different symbol, right? And then you have down here the noon. And for the noon, that is how it looks for the symbol in Paleo Hebrew. And it looks like a hook, right? A little bit. And the fish is the noon. And that's the noon in modern Hebrew. And the number's 50. 50. A jubilee is 50 years. And it says life, activity, fish, right? And so that's interesting, isn't it? That is amazing to me. When God revealed this to me a while back when I was just sitting around, I was like, that is a heck of a way to look at the Godhead and understand it more. Is that under one name, whatever letter it is, under one name, you have the symbol for that letter, you have the picture for that letter, and you have the number for that letter. Three that are one. That's cool, man. And last thing is that if you look at the mem, the letter mem now, right? Like the M, and you combine it with the English word mark, right? It would start with the mem, mark. And the idea being that not only is the M water, like the flood, connected with the mark, but in the word mark is ark, right? And that's amazing because in the last days, there are people that get marked and they get on the ark in a symbolic way, right? 144,000 Hebrews get the seal of God in their forehead, and the other people who do not go to heaven get the mark of the beast. But the people with the seal of God in their foreheads get on the ark, and you have the word mark and ark in the middle, and the M for water, like the days of Noah. Kind of amazing to me, right? And you could also look at it like a house too. The M, the mark, when the world takes the mark of the beast, we go up to the Father's house. It's another interesting connection to me. And the number 40, of course, it will be from Jesus' 40 Jubilees when this happens, which we're almost at.
The first thing I did was collect every bit of documentation that I could find, both from the Freedom of Information Act, from the research of others, from books that had been printed on the subject of UFOs, and of course through my network of friends in the intelligence community. What I discovered was amazing. What I discovered, ladies and gentlemen, is that there has been a plan in existence since about 1917, and probably before that, to create an artificial extraterrestrial threat to this earth in order to create a one-world totalitarian socialist government.